Hello everyone, welcome to Abhyas IIT Prep channel. I am Dr. Karthikeya. Today we are going to discuss electrostatics JEE Mains 2024 April phase questions. So as usual, we need to understand what is electric charge, what is electric field, what is Coulomb's law, what is potential difference, what is equipotential surface, so what is Gauss law, how to calculate different, what are the different cases that are involved in understanding these concepts. So what are the formulas also you need to remember, and the concept behind all these things you need to understand before going to solve the questions. Okay, now going to this April phase questions directly. So now going to the April phase. So in the first question, if you try to observe, infinitely long positive charge is there, positively charged straight thread has a linear density is given, electron is revolving, okay, long positive charge, okay, electron is revolving, so like this, electron is revolving. So having axis along the length of the wire, the graph which is showing, okay, now if you try to observe, so here electric field is, what is this, 2k lambda by r. So force is equal to Q into E, so that is 2k lambda by r into E, okay. So this force is there. Now if you try to observe here, this force is influencing to provide the, what is this, move along a circular path. That means 2k lambda E by r is providing the electron to move. So that's why it is giving centripetal force. R get cancelled. So you know that mv square is equal to 2k lambda E. But what you want? Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. If you divide this one by 2, you will get k lambda E. So here there is no influence of radius. That means this is the right option. So it is constant. So simple thing. So kinetic energy is not depending on the radius. Okay. Okay. Now going to the next question. In the next question, if you try to observe, what is the question? Infinite plane sheet of charge, charge density, surface charge density is given. So then in the xy plane, so like this, if you try to draw for this one, so then uniform linear charge density is placed at distance of 4, z equal to 4, he has provided, and another one is 0, 0, 2. So if you try to observe, he is asking ratio of electric fields due to sheet charge and due to this line charge. Due to sheet charge, you know that sigma s by sigma l, I am directly writing. So that is sheet charge, electric field you need to understand, that is sigma by 2 epsilon naught, whereas due to line charge, that is okay, lambda by 2 pi epsilon naught r. So if you this epsilon, okay, so if you try to understand, this is 2, okay, 2 epsilon naught, 2 get cancelled, epsilon naught cancel, sigma pi r by lambda. What is this now? What is given? Sigma s equal to 2 lambda e. He has only given, that is the 2 lambda e by lambda equal to pi r. So both cancelled. What you are getting? 2 pi r. What you are getting? 2 pi r by lambda. Okay. Okay. Now this is the thing. So finally, what is also given? That is Es by El is equal to pi root n by 1. Here, what is the radius? Radius is 4. Okay. Radius is 4. But which point we need to get? That is 2. If you write like this, so you will get 4 pi by 1. So if you equate both this one and this one, you will get root n equal to 4, n is equal to 16. This is the answer. N he asked at which point? 0, 0, 2. So that's why if you divide for this surface, this is linear charge density. This is also one of the simple problem only. You try to answer easily. Next one, charge is placed in the center of one of the surface of cube, flux linked with the cube. Okay. So what happens if you can take a cube in such a way that So something like any cube you can take. So after that, charge is placed at the center of the one of the surface of the cube. If you have taken another cube inside only flux, if it is available, then we can include. So here, what is this? 2 phi is equal to q by epsilon naught. Okay, phi is equal to q by 2 epsilon naught, because here both are there. But this is the answer. Simple thing. Gauss law, from the Gauss law we can easily answer this question. Now going to the next question. Next question is only theoretical bit. If you try to observe, in this vehicle is carrying inflammable fluids, usually having metallic chains. So you know that in the we have resistance or friction due to air, and friction will be there in the chains and this surface. So it will cause, and also because of friction between these things, it will cause combustion. Finally, it will create flammable. So to avoid that, to conduct excess charge due to friction to the ground and prevent sparking, we are carrying this inflammable fluids, usually having metallic chains touching the ground. This is the answer. So it's a simple theoretical bits. Other options also you can see, nothing is irrelevant. So wrong. Only thing is relevant, that is here. If you try to see the options also, if you don't know the concept also, you can answer this. Next one. Next one, electric field at a point P due to electric dipole is E. Okay, electric field at point R you need to calculate. Okay, at point R. Okay, at point R, at point P. Okay, EP is given. So ER you need to calculate in terms of EP is what? E by X. EP by X. So first of all, if you know EP is equal to 2 Kp by R cube. Okay. Similarly, other thing is here, what is the distance? Kp by 2R whole cube. So then EP, okay, if you write that is Kp by 2R whole cube is equal to 2 Kp by R cube. So then EP by ER only you need to calculate. So finally EP by ER if you calculate, you will get, see what happened, this is in the denominator 2 cube. So finally you will get E by 16. So this is the answer. X equal to 16 is the answer. Okay. Now going to the next question. Next question. Sigma is the uniform charge density of a thin spherical shell of radius. Electric field at any point on the surface of spherical shell. So you know that here sphere is like this. At the surface you need to calculate. So you know that from the Gauss law, integral dA is equal to Q by epsilon naught. But what he is asking? Q in terms of surface. So then you need to change it to sigma A by epsilon naught or dA. So this is EDA. Finally what in electric field? dA get cancelled. Sigma by epsilon naught. Simple question only based on the Gauss law. Okay, now going to the next question. In the next question he is asking, so there is a infinitely long charged sheets are placed as shown in the figure. Magnitude of electric field at point P is X sigma by epsilon naught. Okay, value of X you need to calculate. Okay, now first of all, if you try to observe here, there are three things. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first of all, if you write this is for this sigma by 2 epsilon naught, for this 2 sigma by 2 epsilon naught, for this sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So all are in this direction minus I cap. Okay, now so if you add all these things, so what you will get? So finally you will get so 4 sigma by 2 epsilon naught. So that is in minus I cap direction. So value of X is what? 2. But this is simple question, but in the minus I direction. Okay. So that is what he is asking in this magnitude of electric field. Okay, electric field capital E. Okay. Now going to the next question. In this question, it is simple question. There are three spheres, P, S and R is uncharged. Okay, this is having Q, Q, this is zero charge. If initially if you are trying to calculate the force between PS, you know that F is proportional to Q square. Okay, so that is what 16 newtons. So Q square by R square, so it's proportional. So after that, if you bring P and R together, P and R together, then it is Q by 2, Q by 2, charge shared. So after that, if you bring S and R together, that is a Q by 2 same. This is a Q by 2 plus Q by 2 is 3Q by 2. If you divide that one with 2, 3Q by 4 and 3Q by 4. Now if you are calculating the force between P and S, FPS is proportional to Q by 2 into 3Q by 4. That is 3Q square by 8. That is 3 by 8 into Q square is 16. So 2 cancelled, 6 newtons. So now the force reduced to 6 newton instead of 16 newtons because of another charge that is there between near to these things. Okay, now another thing. So another thing is calculating the potential, the ratio of charges. So if you see conducting spheres of radii, two conducting spheres are there, are connected to each other by a conducting wire. So you know that ratio of charges you need to calculate, that is KQ by A is equal to, this is Q1 if you consider, Q2 if you consider, Q1 by Q2 is equal to A1 by A by B. So whatever things are there, this potential is there. So you need to calculate. Okay, that is fourth option. So next one, you are trying to calculate what is asking electric flux. So electric flux, if you know, phi is equal to E bar dot A bar from the Gauss law. So that is 2A plus 6J plus 8K by root 6 into this A bar is multiplied. This 4 bar is the value. You need to multiply this with the unit vector, that is 4 into 2I plus J plus K by root 6. So I am taking 4 root 6 into root 6 is 6. Here 2 into 2 4. 6 into 1 is 6, 8 into 1 is 8. So I dot I, J dot J, K dot K, you need to add. 4 plus 6 is 10, 18, 4 by 6 into 18. So here 6 threes, that is 12. Okay, this is the answer, voltmeter. Okay. Okay, simple question based on the Gauss law only. Now going to the next question. In the next question, what happened? So electric field along this line PY is 0. Okay. Here ratio of Q1 by Q2 is 8 by 15. If you take this as beta, this as theta. So and try to calculate. Okay. Along this, what is this hypotenuse? Root 20 is 2 square plus 4 square is root 20. This one. So 3 square plus root 4 square is root 25. If you try to calculate electric field along this line y-axis at point P, this is a K Q2 by cos beta is equal to K Q3 negative cos theta divided by R power, this is the distance, root 20 power 3. This is root 25 power 3. So then Q2 by Q3 is equal to 20 by 25 power 3 by 2. Okay. Now if you write like this one Q2 by Q3 is equal to 20 by 25 root 20 by root 25 is equal to 8 by 5 root x. Why I am writing, you can understand now. So here 5 is 25, 5 for the 20, 4 2's. Okay. Then what happens? Root 20 by root 25 is equal to 2 by root x. Okay. So if you take this 4 by 5, then 2 by root 5, that is 2 by root x, x is equal to 5. This is the answer. Okay, simple question. So only thing is you need to understand that electric field along this one is 0. That's why whatever electric field due to this charge on this place, we are equating. So finally it will be 0. Okay, that is a question. So now going to the next question. Next question, we need to calculate the potential. So what he has given, center of the half of the ring, half ring. So half ring means like this, it will be there. That is, you need to calculate. So this is pi r. Linear charge density is given. So k cube by, okay, k cube by, so here r, okay, that is v. What is k? K is 4 into 10 power 9 into 10 power 9. Q is, you need to change this one, lambda pi r by r. What is lambda? 9 into 10 power 9 into 4 into 10 power minus 9 nano centimeters. Radius also in centimeters. R get cancelled. Finally, here pi value is given. X pi 9 4s 36. Okay, both cancelled. So that is 36 pi. Okay, this is the answer. X equal to 36. So if you want to convert into meters, this one into 10 power minus 2 will be there. So it will be like this. Okay. Okay, because here coulomb per meter is given. So that's why. Okay. Next one is also based on electric flux. You need to calculate using Gauss law. So what are the charges that are there in this enclosed figure? You need to say 5q plus q minus 2q. 5q plus q minus 2q by epsilon naught. So other charges are outside. 6q minus 2q is 4q by epsilon naught. This is electric flux. Simple question. So very easy one. Now going to the next question. Next question. In this next question, you also need to calculate electric flux. But here, initially here two things are there. Electric field is given as 2x I cap cube of side 2 centimeters is placed in the space as per the figure. Phi net is equal to phi, okay, out minus phi in. So out means here phi is equal to E bar dot A bar. What is E here? 4. Okay, I will tell you. 2 into 4, 8 into area you need to calculate. So that if you calculate, so area for this one is 2 to the 4, that is, okay, 2 to the 4 area, for 2 into 2, that is this one. So, but this is minus 8 into 4. Similarly, other one, if you try to calculate, so that is here, what happened? 2 into 2, 4 into area, again 4, 16. So this is minus 32. This is inside, phi in is 16. So phi out, this is, okay. Okay, both if you, okay, if you, phi net is equal to phi out minus phi in. So if you calculate, that is minus 32. Okay, this is positive. Whichever direction you can take. So if you sum up this one, 32 plus 16, that is 16. Okay, that is the answer. 16 is a number. Okay, so these are the questions that are related to April shift. I hope you enjoyed the session. So please watch other videos also, the January phase video also. Thank you. All the best.